kissed my cheek, dropped your keys like any tired husband would. I believed you till Saturday, when I took your truck into town, reached between the passenger seats and saw something shining down. Wasn't mine, I don't wear gold. Funny how one little thing can tell you everything you need to know. That little gold hoop toed on you, sitting there shining like the honest truth. You had 100 excuses ready to go, but there ain't much talking when the evidence blows. You said, baby, you got it all wrong. Boy, your story didn't last that long. You hit a whole affair, but here's the funny part. That little gold hoop was bigger than your alibi by far. Yeah, that little gold hoop. Then I started seeing everything I'd been too trusting to see. Friday dinners getting colder while you were working past 3. New cologne I never bought you. Phone turned face down every night. And that motel receipt in the visor sure made your overtime look light. You said she was just somebody who'd ridden in your truck one day. I said, that's a mighty long ride, honey, for your wedding ring to get in the way. That little gold hoop toed on you, sitting there shining like the honest truth. You had 100 excuses ready to go, but there ain't much talking when the evidence glows. You said, baby, you got it all wrong. Boy, your story didn't last that long. You hit a whole affair, but here's the funny part. That little gold hoop was bigger than your alibi by far. I could have screamed, I could have thrown your clothes all across the front yard grass, but I figured 16 years together deserve something with a little more class. So I set that earring on the table right beside your wedding band, packed one bag, took my good boots, and left your future in your hands. No breaking dishes, no begging you, no second chance to lie. Just one little circle of gold and one big goodbye. That little gold hoop set me free. Funny how something hers could give something back to me. You had 100 excuses, now I don't need one. I'm already halfway down the highway, headed straight toward the sun. You lost a good woman for a secret you couldn't keep, and tonight I'll be dancing while you're losing sleep. You hit a whole affair, but you couldn't hide the proof. Thank God for that little gold hoop. Keep the truck, keep the house, keep every lie you told. I'll keep my name, my boots, and that little piece of gold.
Every love song sounds like you.
Funny, I was thinking that too.
Every line somehow keeps on sounding like this crazy little love of mine and you. exactly how our story begins.
Then they played one about a stubborn pair, always fighting, but they always end up there.
I raised my glass and said, that sounds like you.
Sounds more like you.
That's exactly what you'd say too. Different names,
Different towns,
different roads they wander down, but every time that chorus comes around, it's our story coming through the sound. Every love song sounds like us. Every fiddle sings a little bit of what we were. First hello, first dance, first
I love you by chance.
every melody keeps bringing it back up.
Every love song sounds like us.
Even the ones about two fools messing up.
You hear you.
I hear you.
In every three chords coming through,
Maybe nobody wrote it just for us, but every love song sounds like us. That one's yours.
no, that's new.
You wish.
I do.
Play another one. We'll find ourselves in that one too. They played one about a kitchen dance or two.
Barefoot spinning with nothing much to do.
I leaned over, laughed, and said, remember that night you knocked over the chair.
You turned me too wide.
Then one came on about driving nowhere, windows down with her feet in the air. I didn't even have to say a thing. She squeezed my hand before the second verse came in. Then came a song about almost goodbye. Two hard heads, too proud to say why.
We got real quiet for a minute or two.
Then the chorus said they made it.
So did me and you.
Some songs make us laugh,
Some take us back.
some sound like roads we nearly got lost on. But somewhere between the verses and the truth, every road keeps leading me to you. Every love,
Song sounds like us.
every fiddle sings a little bit of what we were. First hello,
First dance, first I love you by chance.
every melody keeps bringing it back up.
Every love song sounds like us.
Even the ones about two fools messing up.
You hear you.
I hear you.
In every three chords coming through, maybe nobody wrote it just for us, but every love song sounds like us.
One day, maybe somebody write
A song about two hearts just like yours and mine.
They'll get some of it right.
They'll get some of it wrong.
They won't know what you whisper.
When we're driving home,
They won't know that look.
you give me across a crowded room.
Maybe our best love song
Is the one nobody else could write.
but me and you. Your laugh,
Your hand,
your kiss,
your plan.
all the little things no record understands.
But let that old fiddle,
Count us back in,
I'll hear our whole story.
starting again.
Every love song sounds like us.
Every fiddle sings a little bit of what we become.
First hello, first dance.
All those second chances,
Every melody keeps bringing it back up. Every love song sounds like
the
us.
happy ones, the hard ones, all of them somehow do.
I hear you.
I hear you.
And every three chords coming through,
They can change the name,
change the town.
change the ending if they must.
But every love song, every honky tonk love song
Still sounds a little.
like us.
What about this one?
Definitely us.
You say that every time.
'Cause every time it's true.
Play it again. Had my jacket on, keys in my hand, one boot out the door. Then she walked in. Well, guess I'm staying for one more. checking the time, thinking my couch sounded pretty damn fine. Paid my tab, tipped the girl behind the bar, made it halfway out toward my car. Then that front door opened underneath that neon sign, and suddenly going home slipped my mind. Brown eyes, blue jeans, boots hitting hardwood, right on beat. I put my keys back in my pocket and told the boys, move over, save me a seat. I was leaving till she walked in. Had one foot out, now I'm two-stepping again. Had my night all done, had my goodbye said. Then she smiled my way and turned me right around instead. I was headed home, now I'm ordering one more. Funny what a pretty girl can do. From 20 feet across the floor, yeah. I was leaving, I swear I was leaving, till she walked in. She picked a song on that old jukebox, then took the floor like she owned the spot. I tried pretending I wasn't watching her spin, but my buddies just laughed and said, go talk to her, man. I said, no, boys, I'm calling it a night. Then she caught my eye underneath those lights, tilted her head like you're gonna stand there all day, and every good excuse I had got out of my way. One smile, one glance, one little cowboy, you wanna dance. I had 100 reasons to go, but somehow none of them stood a chance. I was leaving till she walked in. Had one foot out, now I'm two-stepping again. Had my night all done, had my goodbye said. Then she smiled my way and turned me right around instead. I was headed home, now I'm ordering one more. Funny what a pretty girl can do. From 20 feet across the floor, yeah. I was leaving, I swear I was leaving, till she walked in. One dance turned into three somehow. Three turned into where you headed now. She said, slow down, cowboy, it's only midnight. I looked at the clock, hell, she was right. My jacket disappeared somewhere on a chair. My truck hadn't moved and I didn't care. The bartender grinned when I ordered again, said, thought you were leaving. I said, yeah, that was then. If she'd been 5 minutes later, I'd be halfway home. Radio low, driving alone. Funny how 5 little minutes can rewrite a night. One door opened and everything went right. Keys in my hand, boot out the door. Then she said, you staying for one more? Well, you know the rest. I was leaving till she walked in. Had one foot out, now we're two-stepping again. Had my night all done, now I don't want it to end. Funny how a stranger can start feeling like a friend. I was headed home, now they're sweeping up the floor. She's still laughing beside me, and I'm asking for one more. Yeah, I was leaving, Lord knows I was leaving. And she walked in. One look, one grin, and I ain't thought about leaving since. Bartender said, thought you were going home. Yeah, so did I.
Look at you. New shirt, clean boots, fresh haircut, still no apology. you, but looking good ain't fixing what you should. He bought himself a brand new truck, put a little shine on everything. But there's one thing money couldn't buy, the words I came to hear him say. He said, I missed you. I said, that's nice. He said, I've changed. I said, twice. You can dress regret up any way you want, but honey, here's some free advice. Pretty ain't the same as sorry. Looking good don't make it right. You can walk in like a movie underneath those neon lights. New boots, new shirt, same old story. You can smile like you ain't the one who hurt me. You can clean up good, you can miss me badly. You can look like trouble wearing something fancy. But pretty ain't the same as sorry. He said, remember that night in June? I said, which part? The kiss or the lie? He nearly dropped that whiskey glass. Guess he wasn't ready for that reply. He said, girl, I was younger then. I said, honey, that was last year. He laughed like maybe charm could save him. I just raised my glass and said, cheers. Then he asked me for a dance, like the floor could erase the past. I said, you can dance with anybody, but you ain't dancing back into what we had. A little cologne, a little grin, and a little baby, let me explain again. You keep bringing everything, but the one damn thing you should have brought in. Pretty ain't the same as sorry. Looking good don't make it right. You can walk in like a movie underneath those neon lights. New boots, new shirt, same old story. You can smile like you ain't the one who hurt me. You can clean up good, you can miss me badly. You can look like trouble wearing something fancy. But pretty ain't the same as sorry. New truck, nice. New haircut, cute. New boots, boy, those might have worked if I was 22. New promises, hurt 'em. New attitude, maybe. But if I'm sorry is still too hard, you ain't ready for this lady. He said, so that's it? I said, no, that's simple. Say what you came here to say. Silence. Yeah, that's what I thought. Pretty ain't the same as sorry. And tonight I know the difference. You can turn every head in this bar, but you still ain't got forgiveness. New boots, new shirt, same old story. And I finally quit confusing charm with glory. You can clean up good, you can want me badly. You can stand there looking like my favorite bad habit. But pretty ain't the same as sorry. No, pretty ain't enough to change me. Pretty ain't the same as sorry. He looked good walking in, looked even better watching me walk away.
That don't tell me nothing kind of smile. You stole my seat, then you stole my beer, and Somehow you've been standing way too near.
You're too much trouble in red cowgirl boots.
Too quick with a comeback, too hard to refute. If somebody asked if you're my kind, I'd say not even close, and probably lie.
You wear that hat like the town is yours. Tell the same old stories by the swinging doors. You wink at every mirror that you pass and think one good grin makes you Johnny Cash.
You're way too stubborn, way too proud, way too comfortable talking loud. If somebody asked if I wanted you, I'd laugh real hard, then look at you. You're not my type.
Thank God for that.
Then why'd you steal my cowboy hat?
Why'd you save me your favorite seat?
Something here ain't adding up to me. You're not my type.
That's the problem tonight.
Everything wrong about you
Keeps feeling strangely right.
You get on my nerves and get stuck on my mind. You're everything I never choose and everything I wanna find.
We can argue till the neon burns bright. You're not my type.
That's the problem tonight.
Not my type.
That's the problem. You hate my truck.
The muffler's gone.
You hate my song.
You sing them wrong.
hate my hat.
Give it back, never.
You say we never work together.
Correct.
Then why you holding my hand?
Temporary loss of judgment, man.
We spent all night saying this won't work, while dancing like we already know it does.
You're not my type, that's the problem tonight.
Everything wrong about you
Keeps feeling strangely right.
You get on my nerves and get stuck on my mind. You're everything I never choose and everything I wanna find.
We can argue till the neon burns bright. You're not my type.
That's the problem tonight. What if I called you tomorrow?
I might let it ring twice.
What if I asked you to dinner?
Depends if somewhere nice.
What if I said I kinda like you?
Kinda won't get too far.
What if I said I really like you?
Now we're getting somewhere, cowboy.
Maybe our type was wrong all along. You're not my type.
That's what we said all night.
Then your hand found
And
mine.
suddenly wrong felt right.
You get on my nerves, I get
Under your skin. If this is such a bad idea,
Why do we wanna do it again?
forget every list we had in mind.
Maybe love ain't supposed to have a time.
Still too stubborn.
Still too proud, but you're my type now.
So same time Friday.
Don't make me regret it.
Wrong on paper, right under neon lights.
She got the last word, got keys and moved along. Yeah, she wanted to break her burqa, but she left me with a better song. She took the pictures off the hallway wall, took the coffee cups to damn near all. Left one jacket hanging by the door and a list of reasons we don't work no more. She said maybe someday you'll understand. Slid that little note right into my hand. I read it twice, then I grabbed my guitar. Funny what a heartbreak's worth in a bar. She got the ending, she got her way. I got 3 chords and something to say. By Friday night, that room was singing along. Guess she left one thing behind when she was gone. She got the last word, I got the better song. She got to say goodbye, got the whole bar singing along. She took the better song. Every broken promise, every you were wrong sounds a whole lot better with a fiddle running strong. She got the last word, yeah, maybe so, but I got the chorus everybody knows. Now every Saturday around 10:15, the band hits a riff and somebody screams, play the one about the girl who left. I laugh and say, buddy, that's my best one yet. She heard it once from a friend downtown, said I made her sound worse than it all went down. I said, darling, I didn't change a thing, I just found a melody for everything. She had her reasons, I had a rhyme, she had forever to make up her mind. Now every jukebox keeps proving me wrong. Sometimes goodbye knows exactly where it belongs. She got the last word, I got the better song. She got to say goodbye, got the whole bar singing along. She took the high road, I took a Telecaster and turned it on. She might have won that argument, but she left me with the better song. Every broken promise, every you were wrong sounds a whole lot better with a fiddle running strong. She got the last word, yeah, maybe so, but I got the chorus everybody knows. I don't miss her some, sometimes I do when the night gets done. But every time I think I lost too much, somebody hollers, turn that breakup up. She got the couch, she got the frame, she even took the dog that liked me anyway. But she forgot one little thing when she packed and moved along. She left me the story, and buddy, that's a song. Last word, hers. Last laugh, maybe. Best chorus, mine. She got the last word, I got the better song. She got the rear view mirror, got a dance floor singing along. She got her freedom, I got a Friday night turning it on. She might have hemmed it off forever, but she left me with the better song. Every bad goodbye needs somewhere to belong, so I put mine in 4/4 time and let that fiddle run. She got the last word, and I'm alright with that. She left me, she left me, she left me with the better song. She got goodbye, I got 3 chords. Fair trade.
You said you'd call me sometime around 8. 8 became 9, the 9 got late. I checked that screen till 9:45, then looked in the mirror and said, not again. Put on my red boots, called up my girls, curled my hair and gave it one good twirl. Left that silent telephone sitting at home. If you want this woman, you know where to go. I ain't mad, honey, I just changed my plans. Tonight I'm putting my heart in the band's hands. I'm not waiting by the phone, I'm out here dancing while you're taking too long. If you want me, cowboy, come and get me before somebody else asks me to this song. I ain't sitting home wondering where you've gone. I've got good boots and a fiddle carrying on. You can call all night, but nobody's home. I'm not waiting by the phone. Not tonight. I'm not waiting by the phone. By 11:30, I forgot your name till you walked through the door looking half ashamed. Hair all messy and your shirt untucked, like you drove 90 miles on nothing but luck. You said, darling, my battery died. I said, funny, so did waiting around inside. You asked if the seat beside me was free. I said, ask that cowboy who just bought a drink for me. Now look who's waiting, look who's watching the clock. Maybe getting ignored ain't quite such a shock. I'm not waiting by the phone, I'm out here dancing while you're taking too long. If you want me, cowboy, come and get me before somebody else asks me to this song. I ain't sitting home wondering where you've gone. I've got good boots and a fiddle carrying on. think, cowboy, I still like you plenty, but a girl worth calling ain't waiting till you're ready. Show up on time, say what you mean, treat me like more than a name on your screen. You don't need roses, you don't need a line, just quit making this woman wait all night. I'm not waiting by the phone, but you came running, so you might have grown. If you want me, cowboy, come and get me. You finally figured out where I've gone. I ain't asking for perfect, just don't take too long. If you say 8 o'clock, better show up before 9 comes on. You can have this dance if you finally known. I'm not waiting by the phone. Come take my hand, let that fiddle roll. Maybe I'll forgive you before we go home. But next Friday night, remember what you've learned. This girl ain't waiting while the whole world turns. Not tonight. Come and get her. I'm not waiting by the phone. You asked, can I call you tomorrow at 8? I said, sure, cowboy, but don't make it 8:08.
9 o'clock, she don't see me. 10 o'clock, I'm just some guy. 11:30, she's looking my way. Then midnight hits, and suddenly I'm her type. She walked in with her girlfriends like she owned a Friday night. Passed me twice without a hello, didn't even look me in the eye. I tipped my hat, she kept on walking like we'd never danced before. But I've learned not to take it personal. I've seen this little show. At 11, she's still laughing with somebody by the bar. But when that clock gets close to 12, she remembers where I are. 11:58, she starts looking through the crowd. 11:59, that fiddle's getting loud. Then the hands meet at 12, and sure enough, there she comes. She only loves me after midnight. Before 12, I ain't her type. But when that neon starts burning and the band gets playing right, she finds my hand, pulls me in, says, cowboy, where you been? Like she didn't walk right past me half a dozen times tonight. Yeah, daylight says she don't need me, but the moon tells a different lie. She only loves me, she only loves me after midnight. At 12:05, we're two-stepping. 12:15, she's holding tight. At 12:30, she's telling me I'm her favorite mistake tonight. I say, girl, tomorrow morning you'll forget this whole thing again. She says, quit talking about tomorrow, this song ain't finished yet. At 1, she steals my whiskey. At 2, she steals my chair. At 2:15, she's got her fingers running through my hair. Then she whispers, don't get used to this, baby, I'm way ahead of you. 'Cause I've seen sunrise change her mind, seen that Cinderella disappear with time. But until that old clock runs us out of night, I'm doing just fine. She only loves me after midnight. Before 12, I ain't her type. But when that neon starts burning and the band gets playing loves me after midnight. At 9, I'm nobody. At 10, I'm a friend. At 11, she might smile if nobody's looking at us then. At 12, I'm trouble. At 1, I'm come here. At 2, she's saying things she'd never let herself hear. And at 3, well, 3 ain't none of your business. Tick tock, here she comes. Tick tock, there I go. I ought to know better, but what's the fun in that? She only loves me after midnight, when the whole room comes alive, when the fiddle's burning hotter and that clock forgets the time. She finds my hand, pulls me close, says the thing she won't admit the most. Then morning comes and suddenly I'm just that cowboy from last night. Maybe someday she'll love me when the sun is shining bright. Till then she loves me, yeah, she loves me after midnight. 11:59, she ain't looking. 12:01, there she is. There she is. Last call, first kiss.
All night long just to get to this.
You kept looking my way, I kept missing my chance. Funny how goodbye can start
With a dance.
She came through the doorway, boots on time. Little bit of trouble in a Friday night smile. I played it cool from across the room, like I wasn't counting every song she moved to.
My buddy said, boy, go say hello.
I said one more song, then I let 3 go.
That old clock kept running me down.
While she kept turning that whole place around.
He leaned on the rail like he owned that wall, acting like he hadn't noticed me at all. Every time I looked, he'd look away, so I figured I'd make him wait all day.
My friend said, girl, he's scared to death. I said, then he better catch his breath, 'cause the band was winding down the night, and I wasn't gonna stand there under neon lights. Then the singer said, one more before we go.
I saw him coming and I thought about time, though.
No big speech, no perfect plan, just 2 boots meeting where the music began. Last call, first kiss.
All night long just to get to this.
One last song,
One last chance, one step closer in a 2-step dance.
last call, hearts running quick.
Maybe we waited just long enough for this,
The lights came up,
but we didn't quit.
last call, first kiss. I said, I've been meaning to ask your name. She laughed, you've had 4 songs, who's to blame?
I said, fair enough, I move kinda slow.
She said, not from what I've seen on that floor.
He finally smiled and held out his hand,
Like maybe he finally found a plan.
the band kicked back into something fast.
And suddenly the whole night moved too fast. No pickup line, no grand goodbye,
Just that fiddle running wild tonight.
everybody headed for the door.
But we were right where we were waiting for. Last call,
story ends, maybe last call's where it all begins. Last call, first kiss.
Whole room singing along to this.
One last song turned into one more chance.
One small spark in a Texas dance.
Last call, hearts running quick.
Sometimes the best nights start like this.
The band packed up, but
We didn't quit.
last call,
First dance,
first chance,
first chance.
first kiss. Yeah, the lights came up,
But we didn't quit.
last call.
First kiss.
She took the last dance, left before the last song. Never gave me her number, just smiled and disappeared. Now that ain't a goodbye. She showed up somewhere around 10, white boots and a crooked grin. Asked if anybody had this dance. Before I could answer, she took my hand. We spun through 3 old country songs, talked like we known each other all along. She told me where she'd been, but never where she'd go. Should've known right then there was something I didn't know. I turned around to grab her coat, came back with 2 drinks, and she was smoked. No number, no name I could find, just one empty chair and one unfinished night. That girl owes me a goodbye, or at least one more dance, one more spin underneath these lights, one more shot at a second chance. She can tell me no, tell me never, tell me I imagine that look in her eyes. But you don't leave a cowboy wondering on a night that felt that right. Yeah, she can break my heart tomorrow, but tonight that girl owes me a goodbye. So next Friday I took the same old stool. My buddy said, man, you're acting a fool. I said, I like this bar. They said, since when? I said, since somebody might have walked back in. At 10:15 I checked the door, 10:45 then once more. Every pair of white boots had me looking twice. Funny what one stranger can do to a man's Friday night. Bartender laughed, said, you waiting on somebody? I said, no. He said, you've checked that door 20 times. All right, maybe. That girl owes me a goodbye, or at least one more dance, one more spin underneath these lights, one more shot at a second chance. She can tell me no, tell me never, tell me I imagine that look in her eyes. But you don't leave a cowboy wondering on a night that felt that right. Yeah, she can break my heart tomorrow, but tonight that girl owes me a goodbye. Third Friday came, I nearly stayed home. Told myself, boy, leave that mystery alone. Then my buddy called and said, you might want to get down here. I didn't ask why, just grabbed my keys and disappeared. I walked through the door, There she stood, same white boots, same smile, looking way too good. She said, "Took you long enough." I laughed, "You're one to talk." I said, "You owe me a goodbye." She said, "Do I?" I said, "At least." She said, "How about a dance instead?" Well, Dad accepted. That girl owed me a goodbye, but she paid me with a dance. One more spin underneath those lights turned into another chance. She never said sorry, I never asked why. Some things sound better when the fiddle says I'm right. Now every Friday she meets me under that same neon sign. Guess that girl never owed me a goodbye. Maybe what she owed me was a little more time. Still don't have that goodbye. Don't think I need it now. We said never again last Saturday. Made it 7 whole days, it's pretty good.
You gave my stuff back.
You blocked my number. Then Friday night went exactly like we knew it would.
Last Saturday I slammed your door. Said, boy, I ain't doing this anymore. Deleted your number, called my friends. Swore this time was really the end.
Sunday I boxed up your old gray shirt. Monday I told myself it didn't hurt. Tuesday, Wednesday, doing just fine. Thursday you checked my page online.
How would you know?
Lucky guess.
Boy, you're impossible.
That's what you said. I told the boys I'm finally free. They bought the first round celebrating me. Said no more fighting, no more late night calls, no more making up against the hallway wall. Friday came, I walked downtown, feeling pretty proud. I turned it around and that front door opened and there you stood.
You could have left.
Yeah, I probably should.
Didn't we swear this was over?
Pretty sure we did.
Then why are you standing close?
Why haven't you moved yet? One fiddle line, one familiar grin, and there goes never again. We said never again last Saturday. Funny what 7 days can throw away. You walked in, I looked twice. One little two-step killed our good advice. We said never again and meant every word till the band played something we both had heard. Guess forever goodbye ain't our strongest game. We said never again. Here we go again.
This means nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
One dance.
Obviously.
Sure. You still leave your hat on every chair. Still act like 5 minutes means I'll get there.
Still think I'm sorry, fixes everything. You still bring up stuff from last spring.
Because you deserved it.
Probably true.
Don't agree with me, it's weird when you do.
See, 5 minutes and we're fighting again.
Then why are you smiling?
Because I miss this mess. We know this ain't simple.
Never has been.
Every time we're finished,
Somebody walks back in.
maybe we're crazy, maybe we're slow, maybe there's something neither one can let go. We said never again last Saturday. Funny what 7 days can throw away. You walked in, I looked twice. One little two-step killed our good advice. We said never again and meant every word till the band played something we both had heard. Guess forever goodbye ain't our strongest game. We said never again. Here we go again.
Maybe we should quit for real.
Maybe.
See other people.
Maybe.
Stop doing this every weekend.
Probably.
You're supposed to argue.
I was thinking about kissing you.
That is exactly the problem.
You haven't backed up.
That is also the problem. Maybe we're wrong. Maybe we're right. Maybe we shouldn't decide anything tonight.
7 days.
No call.
7 days.
No fight.
Then you walked in.
And ruined my night.
Your night.
Fine and proved it slightly.
One step, two step, round we go.
Ask us tomorrow, tonight, who knows?
We said never again last Saturday. Now we're dancing like we never walked away. You pull close, I roll my eyes. Same old sparks and the same old lies.
Not lie,
Bad decision?
better. We said never again and meant it then.
Maybe next Saturday we'll say it again. But right now that fiddle's calling our name. You wanna leave?
Not yet. Here we go again. We're not back together.
Of course not.
I'm serious.
Want another dance?
One.
That's what you said last time.
Your side, my side,
A whole lot of room
to hide.
your friends
My friends,
pretending this is where it ends. Then somebody played our song. I walked in late with the boys from town. Saw her laughing while the band broke down into that old swing we used to know. So I found the farthest table from the floor.
she never looked over,
Well, not for long.
but I caught her reflection when they changed the song.
She was dancing like she didn't have a care.
And I was doing my best not to stare. He picked the corner like I knew he would, trying to look like even me felt good, laughing too loud every couple of lines, like a man with nothing on his mind.
I told my girls don't turn around, then turned around when the fiddle got loud. There he was with that same old grin, like neither one of us knew where to begin.
There was your side, there was my side, a strip of hardwood running right between, but every turn, every beat was making that distance disappear underneath our feet. Your side, my side, lying down the middle, one song, one turn.
Then there went a little more,
More space, less pride.
every beat pulling us across that line.
Your side, my side. By midnight there was no sign. Your crowd, my crowd.
Everybody knew it,
We could fade goodbye.
but we couldn't dance through it. Round and round till the truth got hard to hide.
Your side,
My side.
by midnight there was no sign.
I made it halfway before I changed my mind.
She made it halfway at the very same time.
Met right there underneath that sign. Both said, hey.
Hey, like everything was fine.
I said, don't think this change is a thing.
Then he smiled when the steel guitar rang.
He said, one dance doesn't mean we're back.
I said good, 'cause I wasn't asking that. Then the drummer counted 1, 2, 3, and somehow that sounded good to me. Your side, my side, lying down the middle, one song, one turn.
Then there went a little
More space, less pride.
every beat pulling us across that line.
Your side, my side. By midnight there was no sign. Your crowd, my crowd.
Everybody knew it.
We could fade goodbye, but we couldn't dance through it.
Round and round
losing what we're fighting for. One step,
Your way,
one step,
my way.
funny how the middle ain't so far away.
Your side, my side.
Come down the middle,
One song, one turn.
one screaming fiddle.
No lines, no cry. Just a whole dance hall moving side to side.
Your side, my side,
My side. Tonight there ain't no side.
your crowd, my crowd.
Everybody moving. Maybe we ain't fixed, but
Tonight we're through proving
who's wrong, who's right?
let the old heart choose tonight.
Your side,
My side,
my side.
hey, tonight
There ain't
no side.
your side.
My side,
One song changed the whole night.
by the last note under those lights, there ain't no side tonight. I walked in early, you weren't expecting me. There you were making bad decisions publicly. Her hand on your shoulder, your drink in her hand. You froze like a deer when you saw where I stand. I thought I'd be angry, thought I'd lose my mind, but something kind of funny happened right on time. I looked at you both and I started to grin, 'cause suddenly losing you felt like a win. No screaming, no crying, no throwing your stuff in the street. Just one little truth hit me hard and sweet. Thanks for setting me free. You made it easy on me. I don't gotta wonder where you've been or who you're trying to be. Keep your excuses, keep your cheap apologies. You thought you broke my heart tonight, you just gave my life back to me. So raise 'em up, here's to me, and thanks for setting me free. I took off your necklace right there at the bar, slid it down beside your keys in your car, said she can have Tuesday, Wednesday, and you. I got better things on Friday night to do. Then I called my girlfriend, said meet me downtown, put on my red boots and let my hair down. By 10 I was spinning all over that floor. Funny how freedom fits better than before. No looking back, no second chance, no waiting by the telephone. You wanted somebody else. Now cowboy, you're on your own. Thanks for setting me free. You made it easy on me. I don't gotta wonder where you've been or who you're trying to be. Keep your excuses, keep your cheap apologies. You thought you broke my heart tonight, you just gave my life back to me. So raise 'em up, here's to me, and thanks for setting me free. Now you're in the corner trying to catch my eye while I'm two-stepping with some innocent guy. Don't worry, honey, I ain't getting revenge. I'm just remembering how much fun I am again. You can keep wondering if I've changed my mind, but I left that version of me behind. The girl who kept waiting and cutting you slack walked out that door and she ain't coming back. I don't hate you, it takes too much time. I don't miss you, found me.